Hello and welcome. My name is Samuel Ray, and this is S-factor-sam. What does the S in S-factor stand for? Well, you're going to have to watch to the end to find out. So, this is Art of Rally. One of my favorite racing games of recent years, or of all time really, and I am currently doing a challenge in it. So I am attempting to, on the online weekly event, get a top 50% performance or higher. So I'm trying to break that 50th percentile threshold, and I've gotten close. I've come somewhere between 50 and 55, and the game only displays on the leaderboard your performance in 5% increments, so you have no idea what you got in between those two. So what I'm going to do is I'm heading on in. There we go. And we're going to do the daily first. Then we're going to give a try on the weekly. Just making sure everything's on defaults. Let's get to it. Okay, if it's Japan, that means it's going to have a lot of winding roads, but it's tarmac. Oh, it's Mount Akagi. If you've ever watched Initial D, then you know of Mount Akagi. The Akagi Red Sox in particular, which is where the Takahashi brothers, that was their team. So they came from this mountain range. Okay, let's check out this car. I think I've driven this one before, and yes, it is a very torquey, I think it's a V8. Okay, good on the drift. You gotta be very careful with the rear end. It wants to get really swirly under acceleration. Oh gosh. Okay. No. So hard to keep it straight while accelerating. Okay. No. That was quite some air. Okay. I gotta really feather the throttle and be super gradual with my acceleration in order to drive this thing decent. Oh, no. Okay. Out of my way, people. Gonna take a little bit of, Jeez, I have to be careful about over-accelerating this thing. There we go. Come on. No. Not the railing. Okay. See, even on the upshift, the rear end wants to jerk out the side a little bit. Crazy. I'm getting better at handling it, though. Just gotta, when I'm down in the lower gears, you gotta really baby the throttle. Crap. I spoke too soon. The scuff factor had to kick in as soon as I opened my mouth about getting better at handling it. The universe has to prove me wrong. Okay. Come on. Snaking S turns. Gonna take a mild cut there. Get into third. Back down to second. That way we can sort of proper drift through that. Didn't quite work. Okay, down to second. No, get back on the road. Come on. Oh, no, 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 spin. Please. Okay. No! Why? Get back on the road. Okay. Dang it. I gunned it too fast again. See, I don't even have to use the freaking handbrake to rotate this thing. This thing just wants to under acceleration in low gears. Got such high torque. Oh, that was a risky move. I didn't know if I was going to hit a tree or not. But I went for it. Cut through the chicane. See, this thing handles much better once you can get into third gear. Then on these turns, you want to be in second because the power output is good for those power slides. Oh, that was the closest cut I've ever taken to a railing. Holy smokes. Oh, crap. And I tried to do it again, sort of. And it just did not work out. Ow. Come on. So close to the freaking end, too. You gotta be kidding me. And I got 60% on that one. Shoot! See, I started off pretty strong. And then I just had to lose my touch. Alright, well, on to the main... What is it? The main show? The main... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The main event. There we go. Good lord. Alright, here we go. Time for the weekly. Rally in Germany. Franzenheim. Ooh, and we get to race Porsche. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this thing has a lot less torque than what we just drove, but it's so much better balanced. So in some of these turns, you can just ease up off the throttle and then put the power back down once you point the nose where you want to go. And it'll actually kind of follow suit. It's definitely a momentum car, though. And so all these hairpin turns are kind of momentum killers. Really messed up the apex of that one. Okay. Down into second. And I can kind of power through the turn. Yeah, see, Porsches, they're really all about throttle control. Oh no, don't flip. No. Stop. Get back. Like that sign said, stop. Oh no. Come on. Oh, what slow turns these are. Porsches are really better on tracks with... I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say Porsches are rally cars, like really suited to rally. They're much more suited towards... I mean, I am on tarmac, so I guess that's fine. But they're really not the kind of cars you're going to be sliding through all your turns with. You're kind of just going to slow down, hit the apex, and then accelerate like on a circuit. Sort of like this. You know what I mean? You're gonna take the turn as if you're a circuit racer. These things are not made for drifting or power sliding through turns like rally cars often do. They just don't want to apply that power on the turn like you would expect from a usual rally car. There we go. Like, these are definitely the slow and smooth, but smooth is fast, right? Hey, that was a decent cut at the end there. See? See, what did I tell you? I got top 45 percentile on this track under these weather conditions in this car. Because I stopped trying to slide around the turns like I'm driving a rally car, and I started driving it like a Porsche. Focusing on throttle control and slower, smoother corners. Then I had stopped having to just halt my momentum like that. So I'm gonna try to drive like that for the rest of the rally and see if I can't get a really good result this time. Just throttle control, don't slam on the brakes nearly as much. Just focus on smooth turns. You know, use the whole track. Go towards the outside of the road, then slow down before the turn, and then smoothly go through the turn and then accelerate out of it. Because otherwise I'm going to get awkward moments like this. Those stop signs were correct. I needed the car to stop trying to roll over. Yes, yeah, I kind of screwed up the apex on that turn. Once I started handling it more like a Porsche on a circuit, I noticed that my efficiency greatly improved. So, like, see, I slowed down, went towards the outside of the turn, feathered the throttle through the turn, and then accelerated out of the turn. And I was able to get up in gears into the straight. Went towards the outside, and then accelerated towards the outside. Wasn't necessarily a perfect apex, but that right there was. And that's how you're supposed to drive a Porsche on tarmac. So I need to get more into like that. And then I saved a little bit of time by cutting on that final corner. Just to shave off some time. I was like, I got quiet for a second there because I heard some doo-doo-doo-doo. It was the music. Alright. Here we go again. More tarmac, which is good. Then I can apply my theory. I need to look ahead at what turns are coming, move towards the outside of the road, slow down before the turn, and then make the turn smooth. At least as smooth as I could. That was a horrible apex. Ugh. Okay. Towards the outside, slow down. Dang it. Why am I struggling there? Okay. Wasn't the best, but it'll do. It'll do. Okay, see, I braked, and then I just let myself coast a little bit into the turn. Okay, gotta slow down first during the incline. Gotta turn my way in. Okay, little jump. See, look at that. My splits are improving. Now that's a mod I have equipped that gives me a split counter display. Let's see how I did the last time I used the car and track combo. What is going on with my computer here? Okay, good cut on that right angle turn. That was a decent little turn there too. Had to go way towards the outside and then slide myself around it, but it worked well enough. Okay. Yo, top 40%. See, that's what I'm talking about. So this is the way. I'm gonna quote the Mando, but this is the way. Don't drive this Porsche like it's a rally car. Drive it like a Porsche. Like, literally. Slow down before the turn. Take the turn smoothly and try to hit your apex. Alright, on to the next. Time for the repair. Break. Hey, okay. No damage. Very nice. Let's just get into it. So yeah, it's 4 stages in the rally, and then you get a repair stop after the second. Ah, stupid hay bale. Out of my way. Alright. Man, that was unfortunate. Maintain control. Okay, good cut. Right angle, took that pretty decently. Alright, let's freaking go. Oh, I hate these turns. Oh, but I took that quite well. Alright. Remember, slow down to drive smooth, because smooth is fast. Ooh, what a close cut on that hay bale. Oh no, not these. I hate these things on the sides of the road. In these Germany stages. And I think some might be in some of the Japan stages, I'm not sure. Okay. There we go. 40%. I am killing it this run. This could be the one. This could be the run that gets me to top 50th percentile. I'm gonna let this replay rock, because holy crap. Now, I wish I didn't lose time doing that. I could have done even better. But top 40th percentile. And then I got top 45. And I can't remember, was it another top 40 or top 45? Either way, I'm doing so good on this run. This could be the one. Oh wow, that was some air. The fact that they gave me a Porsche and 3 stages with tarmac is just perfect. Kind of a close scrape with the hay bale there. And then I had to swerve to bail on that stone, whatever that fixture is. I don't even know what the heck it's supposed to be. Oh no, a rain stage. And it's the longest one, 7.6 miles. Here we go. This is the true test. So I have a mod on the game that increases the rain and even adds wind to that rain sometimes. And boy, Does this look incredible? Oh yeah, and I got that. The initial D brake light lines in dim lighting. Dim and foggy lighting. Okay. Alright, time to lock in. Slow and smooth, because smooth is fast. Come on. Plus, I gotta be mindful of traction. Fortunately, I'm not driving something super torquey rear-wheel drive, because that would be just an... Get back on the road. That would just be an utter nightmare on this kind of stage. Alright, I may not talk as much, because I can't let these rainy conditions ruin my chances at getting that top 50th percentile. But pressure is on. Let's see if I can cook. Ugh, blind right angle turn. Hate 'em. Okay. Okay, slow and smooth, because smooth is fast. Gotta remember that. Gotta avoid hitting these stupid rocks on the sides of the road, because those will wreck my car fast. Ruin the suspension, mess with my steering, mess with my acceleration and the gearing, depending on what gets damaged. I do not want none of that. Need to focus on driving this sucker fast. Let's go. Well, not fast, smooth. Fast on the straights. Ugh. Ooh! Okay. Come on. Slow and smooth, smooth is fast. Don't risk it. It's a little dodgy, I need to hit the brakes. Oh, at least pump the brakes. Alright, come on, this could be the one. Got a little slippage. Come on. Smooth is fast. Come on, slow and smooth, but smooth is fast. Gotta remember. And I gotta not hit these. No, 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 no. Oh, that's what I was trying to avoid. Hey, come on. They gave me the longest track here, too. Okay, take that right turn smoothly so I can get back on the power. Low traction, so you gotta ease into it on these turns, especially with all these stone structures on the side. They would mess up my car quick. Whew. I don't know if you heard my control stick there, but I was going left and right, trying to counter steer like crazy to avoid hitting these things. These things really apply some pressure. Come on. Long straight. Don't get lulled into security though. Turn's coming soon, I knew it. There always is the case on these stages. Okay. Gotta keep in the middle so I can react to what turns are coming up next. No, no, no. Okay. Acceleration. There we go. Had to point the nose left and accelerate to get out of that slide. That could have gone bad if I just hit the brakes. Okay. Take it nice and easy. Alright, get on the power. Nope. Can't get on the power too much. There we go. Now get on the power. Is this the one? Is this the run? Top 30% on this stage. Yo. I think that was my best performance on a rainy stage ever. I was on it this run. I don't necessarily think I want to watch the entire replay since it's just such a long stage. But we can enjoy a little bit of it here because it looks pretty darn good. In fact, I'm curious. So I'm sure that adds some load onto the computer. What if I bump it down? Still looks good. Still looks good. Still running smooth too. Trying to reduce my CPU load a bit. This is floating around 30% right now. Alright. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oops, wrong button. You know what? This looks pretty darn dynamic. That rain mod is definitely worth it. It adds a certain feeling of speed. Honestly, that just goes to show that in racing games, in order to give a sense of speed, all you need is good visual effects. The right visual effects just improves that feeling. Look how fast it looks like I'm going. Even though through this whole track I never really went much faster than like, I don't know, 90 miles per hour on those straights. I might have cracked 100 on the straights. But like, seeing the rain just flying by. You know, it's funny. I said I wasn't going to watch the whole replay, but I think I might end up doing that. Just because I'm so amped from how well I did. It's my best performance yet. Not that, obviously, but that could have been worse. I could have hit it much harder. But yeah, I'll take this opportunity also to say, if you enjoy this content, then go ahead and do that good YouTube stuff to help me out. Like and subscribe. Give a thumbs up. I've heard of this new thing called Hype. I don't know what it does, but if it's available in this video, then feel free to test it out. And leave a comment. Let me know before you get to the end if you think this is the run. Is this the one that I get that top 50 percentile threshold? That is my wife. She came home from being out with a friend, and while I was doing that run, it took everything I could to not get distracted. Especially since she was reacting when I almost hit the thing.
Sorry.
Yawn.
Sorry, babe.
You're fine. Alright. Well, looks like we're just gonna watch through the entire thing. Because this might be the one. Alright. And with that, now it's time to see the final result. Alright, let's see how the final results turn out. 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone on Saturday has passed, which means that this weekly is now officially over. So now we get to see the final results. Is this the run? Is this the one where I finally hit top 50 percentile? Moment of truth. Yo! 30%! That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Holy smokes. We finally did it. Not only did I break the 50 percentile threshold, but I beat it big time. Top 30%. Wow. Geez, I thought I was gonna get like 45 at best or 40 at best because, I was getting a lot of, I got 40s and 45%, but top 30%? I can't believe it. Holy smokes. I was gonna say, like, next step after finally reaching top 50th percentile is to, like, aim for, like, top 25%, Kind of go for half of that. Wow. That actually might be doable now. Like, I actually might be able to just do it. Top 20... Should I aim for top 25 now? Let's see. If I got 156... Wow. I can't believe I did it. That is a huge moment of victory. Holy crap. I finally did it. I was only a minute 38 seconds. A minute 38 seconds and a half. A minute 38 and a half seconds off of the leader. So in total, his time was 11 minutes, 9 seconds, and 0.421. Wow. I can't believe I finally did it. Not only did I beat top 50th percentile, but I got to top 30%. Let's freaking go. Well. Alright, well, let me know in the comments. Should I aim for top 25%? I think with the right car and track combination, it's possibly doable. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Big hype. I am in disbelief that I got that far. Wow. I'm gonna have to screenshot this and post it in the subreddit or something, and then like link it to my video so people can see my run. That's crazy. Okay, well, anyway, I can't believe I actually made that in this game. I thought it would take a lot longer and to beat 50%, and here I am at top 30. Wow. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to call it here. I can't believe I did this. Huge achievement for me. I don't usually go try hard like that in games where I want to actually, place high in leaderboards. So, all right, well, again, if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Do all that good YouTube stuff to support, like, subscribe, and I guess there is a hype button from what I've heard. I don't know if it's applied to channels like mine, which have no monetization, but if it is there, please click it just to hype for this achievement, this moment, because I finally reached my goal, the top 50%. So, yeah, this has been s-factorsam, or gosh, I can't even talk right. This has been Samuel Ray of s-factorsam. And what does the S in s-factor stand for, as I asked at the beginning of the video? Well, I guess in this case it has to be success, because I actually reached my goal. All right. Well, you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time of the day it is when you watch this. Sam out. See you next time. Oh, wow. I can't believe I did it.